Okay, looks like we're going. Hey, we're in the truck. So let's wrap this up. Man, why are my cheeks so red? I don't know. It's cold. It's been windy out there today. Yeah, so. Hold still, tablet, you stupid thing. One day I'll get my act together on these stinking videos. Probably not. Oh, bear with me. Now this sucker's gonna give me trouble. It was sitting there just fine before I started rolling. Let me pause this. Let's try this again. It's a little goofy here, but such a hack. So how do we end up? Well, hey, let's talk about this. This actually is kind of crazy, man. This was such a huge job. I didn't even realize when we got in it. I mean, you could literally do an end frame in the same amount of hours for the most part. You probably just take just as long. I mean, you probably be waiting on the machinist to get the head done, unless you bought a new head. Then you wouldn't. Then just there you go. So Ryan thought he'd have to look in the book, but probably an end frame about 40 hours. This booked out at like 29 or something like that. So it's a freaking huge job, man. It's crazy, but he was telling me that he's talked to guys, and I was like, man, when he told me this, I was like, come on now. And so after he told me this, man, I was bored, so I just started calling dealerships and just asking for quotes. And by God, I won't name the dealerships, but they're robbing people. It's this world we live in. Sometimes it is amazing. So what I just had done to go and rate at a Kenworth Peterbilt, and I called a Freightliner dealer, called a couple Kenworth dealers, is about $8,000. Unbelievable. I'm not even sure how they get to that number at 29 hours times 200 is 6,000, and it's pretty close. $1,000 in parts, 7,000, but they were all over 8 when I called them. So I feel blessed. What are we at here? I kind of totaled it up, and I probably wrote it on this pad that I just covered up. Yeah, but I can peek under there. So just, I had the hotel. I was here 6 days. The Quality Inn. Nothing too fancy, but not the cheapest thing in the world, but not bad. $472.21 for 6 days here. And then I had miscellaneous stuff. I ran and got parts, if you remember on that video. So one of the parts receipts I have is $48.57. One is $17.16. And I'm not counting the gas, that I put in Ryan's truck. He's nice enough to let me run it around. And I'm not counting what I spent eating, because boy, did I eat good here. Oh, fat kid's got to get back to work, man. So a couple nice steakhouses around here. And Ryan cut me a hell of a deal. Do not expect this. If you come to get this job done, he did discount it quite a bit because I got in there and helped. So he cut the hours a little bit and didn't charge me to work over the weekend. So yeah, my total bill out the door, and I'll go through the bill here. Just not all, there's other things that go into this. I was somewhere around $3,500, but I was forgetting coolant because we had to drain all the coolant, all the oil, and then we had to go and replace the oil pan gasket that I wasn't counting on because that was new, and that was another couple $100. But $4,323.42. 122 of that is tax. So we got $1,036.84. And I mentioned that the parts were originally going to be about $1,000. That includes the gasket kit that didn't include everything. That's where them other little stupid little things I had to run get. Plus a new harmonic balancer, which you need to do because that can cause your main seal to go out. And they do go out of balance. So whenever you rebuild your motor, you'll want to replace that harmonic balancer, because if you don't, that vibration can cause issues. It can ruin bearings and crankshaft and all kinds of stuff. And this truck actually runs smoother. It idles nicer with this new balancer, so that must have been an issue. So that was $1,036.84. Oil pan gasket, $236.84. We got $142 in oil. We got $110 in coolant. You know, we needed 13 gallons of coolant to fill it back up, and that's cheap. He just charged me his cost. He buys it in bulk. In fact, it was $8.42 a gallon. Go try to buy that in the store. I don't care if you go to Walmart, it's going to be $14, $14 a gallon, so that was nice of him. Brake cleaner, I brought some, but he was mellow with me, man. We probably used a couple cases. It's a mess. $37. Oh, I bought 2 fuel filters from him because these spin-on filters for the fuel are like on back order everywhere, but he had a couple, so those were $60 each, so that's $120 of this bill. And R&R, his labor is $2,517.50. Plus, he did the overhead. He redid all the valves and stuff since we had it all apart. Set the Jake brakes. They weren't too far out, but he did that. So I could divide this. 150 divided by 95. They only charged me 26 hours, man. What a dude. That's a hell of a deal right there, man. And he's only $95 an hour, so right off the bat, you go to a dealership, if they charge you by the book at 29 hours times their going rate at shops now is about $1.75, man. You're $5,000 in labor for this job alone, okay? Plus parts, $6,000, oil, all this stuff, $7,000, $8,000. So, is what it is, man. It's only 2 truck payments. That's the way I look at it. My grand total, $4,800, $4,800. Why can't I talk? $4,861.36. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm blessed that I was able to get it up here before it completely blew out. Started squirting oil all over the place, and I was stuck in some big crappy place where they highway robbered me for $8,000 or $9,000 to do this. So, and that $4,800, that's with $400 of that is the hotel, right? 500 of that. So yeah, I read you his bill, $4,300. So $4,300, that's like half price, man. So I feel happy about it. I'm good. And we just booked a load. I'm going to go load it right now. We'll get right back to work. That's a good thing about the flatbed business. Mostly I move steel. I'm putting this in the envelope for the office manager, a.k.a. the wife. They run about 100 miles. Where are we going? Yorkville or some crap like that, Ohio. Going to Memphis, and then that'll put me home. I'm gonna go home for a couple days. I've been gone a week. And yeah, I need to get back butt out here and recoup some money, but I'm gonna go. I might load something. We'll probably unload tomorrow, sometime. I don't know. Depends on how fast they get me loaded tonight. What's today? Monday. Yes, Monday. So we'll unload tomorrow evening if they have late receiving, or we'll unload Wednesday morning. And I'm probably going to go home, just take a couple, 3 days off, spend with the family. Unless they got something running back up to Ohio that, I don't know, or somewhere that I could, at least I got to go home for a day. And if I can't make that work logistically, I'll just deadhead home. It's about 130 miles, Memphis from my house. Take a day or two off, and I might go back out and run over the weekend. We'll see. I'm going to go watch my daughter's basketball game and stuff, man. Even though I just spent this big chunk of change, I'm still all right. We're good. And Just got an email. The fuel surcharge is going to catch up here. There's going to be a lag, so it might just be beneficial for me to go home and chill out for a couple days because fuel, $5 a gallon. Jeez Louise. So, it'd take 2 or 3 days for the fuel surcharge to catch up with things. So I'm not going to be out here running around for nothing. This load going down. Freight rates are down a little bit. It's kind of weird. Fuel's going up. Everything's going up. Fuel rates are dipping. Typical little lull. This happens in February, beginning of March in the flatbed world anyways, and people start getting real conservative, start thinking about taxes. And then about April 15th, when that's all out of the way, all hell breaks loose and rates jump up and flatbed is just berserko crazy. So I got to chill for a little bit. That's fine, man. So rates, anyway, what was I getting at? I don't know. I ran the numbers. After everything going, this load's going to pay me like $3.01 a mile. And it's kind of dipped down. Still better in the spot market, but it ain't gangbusters by no stretch of the imagination. But it is what it is. Could I have waited till tomorrow? Found a better load on our board, popping up in the morning? Yeah, maybe, but ready to go, man. Let's go. Let's get on out of here. All right, y'all. That's all I got for you. I don't know what I'll title this. The case leak part number done. It's finally, whatever. I don't know. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll catch you on the next video. God bless you. Bye now.